Hello, welcome to an eDemo on Victor Professional Installation at version 4.9.1. What we're going to do today is we're going to run through a Victor Professional install, so that's Victor Application Server and Victor Unified Client, and we're also going to install SQL Server Express from the Victor Installation Media. Okay, so what I've already done is gone to AmericanDynamics.net and I've downloaded the Victor 4.9.1 installer. And I'm going to go ahead and launch the setup.exe, and that's going to launch the installer. And you will need Microsoft.NET 4.6.1 to launch this installer. If it isn't present on your system, when you try to launch the setup.exe, it will install it for you, and you may have to reboot just before you can launch the installer itself. Okay, so there are a few options in here. What we're going to do is select from the American Dynamics section, and we're going to select Victor Unified Client and Server. Okay, so on the next screen then, we're going to keep the default installation location, and we're also going to keep Install SQL Server Express selected there. If you don't install SQL Server Express from the installation media like we're going to, you will need a separate SQL Server instance, and that can be Express or other versions depending on the system itself. What you can also do here is you can expand that Victor Application Server configuration drop down section there if you need to look at some of the more advanced application server settings. I don't need to do that, so I'm just going to choose Next. We've got a summary here of what we're going to be installing and where that's going to install to. Again, I'm going to choose Next. And the final step then in this really simple installation procedure is to just agree to the end user license agreement. So I'm just going to choose I agree, and that's going to kick off the install. It's going to prepare the system, it's going to install any prerequisites which we require, and that includes the SQL Server. It's also going to install the Tycho Update Server. Then it's going to move and install Victor Application Server and Victor Unified Client. And then finally it will install Tycho Update Client, and then we're going to get the installation complete message. And alongside the installation complete message, you may also get this message here, which is prompting me to reboot my system. Once I select reboot, the system will reboot, and whenever it comes back online, Victor is ready to be used.